This local sports report is presented in partnership with Bridgewater Country Club, a proud supporter of your Fort Erie Meteors. Open to the public Monday to Friday in the summer months and Thursday to Saturday in the winter months, Bridgewater offers a first-class dining experience with delicious food, handcrafted cocktails, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. It's also the perfect venue for weddings, celebrations, and special events. Book your reservation today by calling 905-871-2400 or by visiting BCCGolf.ca. Welcome to Fort Erie, another Saturday night tilt at the Leisure Plex as the Meteors get set for their first meeting of the season against the Port Colborne Sailors. It's the Battle of Highway 3 with the Meteors going for a sixth straight victory. They hit the ice in third place in the Eastern Conference standings. Finn Moffitt gets the start between the pipes for the Mets. As for the Sailors, they're coming off a huge win on Friday, beating Welland in the GOHL Spotlight game. Nick Gilby buried the winner with under a minute to go in regulation on a great feed from Ian Robinson. The Sailors in a busy stretch with 3 games this weekend, looking to move closer to the Meteors in the standings. Here we go from the Plex. It's Mets and the Sailors, and the puck drop is next on 519 Sports. Radford in behind the goal. Colton Radford will circle up top. He's back at the blue line, throws one on goal, rebound, they score! Not even a minute in Port Colborne as Fort Erie, Cam Thorpe out front, buries it. Fort Erie, a 1-0 lead. What a start. Adamo will spin back on the far corner up top. Nicholson, little give and go for Adamo, back to Donald. Donald for Radford. Look at the ice for Colton. Radford a shot. Great block out front by Villanes. Now the Mets will head back the other way. O'Farrell hits Poirier. Here's Easton Poirier, a drive. That one's off the glove of J.D. Lowe off the side of the goal. Rebound out front. Lowe is down. And an extra whack. LaRiviere doesn't like it. Poirier and LaRiviere mask to mask. And the linesman will settle things down as Lowe comes up with a big couple of saves to keep it 1-0. Lowe for Robinson, 5 seconds to go. Port Colborne into the zone. Big hit on the far side as Masterson takes Lowe out. Lamb goes after Nicholson with a shot, and R.J. Schmidt's going to step in, and here we go at the end of the period. Josh Lamb wants a piece of R.J. Schmidt. He'll back off, and things will be settled down momentarily. And we'll see if we have any penalties coming out of this to end period number 1. As we head to the dressing room, Fort Erie, a 1-0 lead. One shot into the hockey game. Cameron Thorpe's third of the season. Schmidt will pick it up. Port Colborne's going to make changes. Meanwhile, here go the Meteors back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Adamo in, across. They score! It's in the back of the net. It was sitting on the post. And crashing the goal, Aiden Zimmerman buries it. 2-0 Fort Erie. What a play by Danny Adamo to get that puck over, and Aiden Zimmerman does the rest. Here they come again. Greenwald for Tonelli, another 2-on-1. Tonelli across, zero, they score! It's Alex Mazzotti's first in the GOHL. It is 3-0 Meteors. The kid gets back from injury and buries it in his second game back. Bray will dig it out for Port Colborne. Here's Alexander. He gets rubbed out by Rylan Masterson on the near boards, and it's flipped back out through center. And here goes Alexander. He gets crunched by Masterson. Big time hit at center ice. And Alexander and Masterson locked up. Meanwhile, here's Tonelli back the other way. Poked off his stick. Del Priore will fire it in. Look out. Villanes was coming in. Moffitt was in between a decision to play it or back into the goal, but Fort Erie there to pick it up. Here's Easton Poirier. Poirier fires! Poirier scores! Oh, the floodgates are starting to open here in period 2. Easton Poirier's third of the season. It is 4-0 Fort Erie. Back out through center. Here goes Caesar. He's got a step. Caesar down the left wing. And he fires. Big save, Finn Moffitt. That's his first real test of this one, and he's equal to it. Plays it off the board. Zimmerman up on the near side. Here's Greenwald. Greenwald for Tonelli. Tonelli's going to split the defense. Here's Tonelli in. Lowe's down. What a save, J.D. Lowe, to keep it 4. He got down and across and was able to cover up on the Tonelli opportunity, and it stays 4-0. Skip to Adamo. Meteors 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Donald lets it fly. Loose puck in the slot. They score! Evan Nicholson's third is a power play goal, and it is coming down 5-0 Fort Erie. Only took 8 seconds on the power play for Nicholson to bury it. Alexander out at center. Here's Caesar in. Caesar to the middle. Dishes off. One-timer. Moffett right there to soak it and hang on. Is the stretch for the Sailors, and here's a breakaway. It's Tate Donald to make it 6. Donald, what a save by J.D. Lowe as he gets that right pad down and keeps it out. Alexander skates in, thought about a shot. Zimmerman had him tied up, and now Cressman. He'll hammer Alexander into the boards. Centering pass out front, and they score. It's Nicholas Gilby on the power play as he's able to flip it over the left pad of Finn Moffett, and the shutout bid is over. As Port Colborne's on the board, it's 5-1. Mazzotti bobbled it. Going to be picked off. Here's Gilby. Gilby in on a break. Gilby fires. Finn Moffett denies. Blocker save Moffett to keep it 5-1. So it's Finn Moffett back-to-back wins. The Mets a 6-game win streak as they knock off Port Colborne for the first time this season in the first meeting of the season. Alex Mazzotti's first in the Greater Ontario Hockey League propels Fort Erie to a 5-1 win.
Postgame here with Alex Mazzotti, Alec Murray, 519 Sports. First off, your first GOHL goal. Take me through it. How did it feel?
Saw a tone coming down, put it on net, just popped right out to me, and you got to put it in, so it felt great.
9 of your last 10, 6 straight for this team. What's clicking right now?
Man, our offense, defense, shutting teams down, putting pucks in the net, so yeah, we're just going.
What was the message through 20 minutes? It was 1-0, and you guys popped off in that second period.
To keep you going, man, put the pressure on, just keep going.
Easton Poirier with me. Easton, big win for your squad, 6 straight. Mindset coming into this one against Port Colborne for the first time this season.
I thought we just came in with a really positive mindset. Just listen to coach and see what happens.
Big goal for you personally, I thought, coming in on the wing. What did it feel to put that one behind the goaltender, and how did you see the play?
I saw Tate was getting the puck, so I started flying down. He gave me a great pass, and I just shot in that net. So.
Little bit of a rough start for this team this season. Seems to have kind of solidified over the past, I would say, month or so. What's clicking right and what's going on?
I think we're just coming together as a team. We're listening to coach. Practices are very high intensity, and it's just paying off.